Yeah, you're down there to G Square live on the inside, right here, beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright, now many of you have been asking, many of the square roots have been asking, yo, G Square, dropping the gospel title from your name? And I want to say yes. I'm dropping the gospel artist title from the name. I've been in gospel for so long, for the last almost 15 years, or next year be 15. Been in gospel music from 2000, and I'm seeing stuff, I've heard it, I've seen everything, and I realized that, you know what, I want to move on to something else, something different. I don't want to be known or called a gospel artist anymore. Now the reality is that people will still call me that, and if you call me that, I'll still acknowledge, hey, where's the same? Now, but in my heart, I do not consider myself anymore to be a gospel artist. So, the new term that I'll be using to describe what I do or my music is, from now on, I want to be known as a musicianary. Yes, let it sink in. Let it sink in, take it out. A musicianary is what I want to be known as, not a gospel artist. Now let's say to yourself, Jesus, what's the difference between a gospel artist and a musicianary? Well, it's simple. A gospel artist to me caters for the gospel market, meaning that they sing songs to reach the Christian people. They are on Christian shows, Christian billboard, Christian video, Christian. They cater to the Christian market at large. And for me, I have no problem with that. Kudos to those of you who are called to the church. Love you with that Christ anointing sent to the Jews. However, I believe that I was called with a more Paul anointing when I was sent to the Gentiles. Hence, the whole term of musicianary. Right? A musicianary to me is a musician who operates like a missionary. They're going to the field. So, for example, if you look at a missionary, you realize a missionary, three things that I find really stand out with missionaries. When they go into areas, they go most of the times into uncharted areas or areas where people are not familiar with the gospel. And number one, they provide food, shelter, medicine. Of course, clothing goes in, education goes in. But they don't come in there and just bombard people with Jesus Christ one time. They come in, they start working, building up orphanages, schools, churches, homes. They come in, start to work. They provide medicine to the people, help the people out. They show the people love. They embrace the people. And it's in the midst of that they introduce Jesus Christ into them as a missionary. Even as Tico said, missions, we live upon missions. So for me, at the end of the day, that is what I want to be. A musicianary now is a musician who operates as a missionary. I'm not there fully, but that is what I want to be known as. That is my new label. That is what I'm going to be going as. Not a gospel artist. I have nothing against my gospel brothers and sisters who focus. It's the gospel ministry and building up a name for yourself and really standing, there as a gospel artist. Kudos to you, but too much souls dying, too much people outside don't know Jesus, want to know Jesus. And I say, I'll put aside this gospel artist title. I'll be known as a musician going out into the highways and the byways. And so with that being said, there you know why or what is my new title. G Square Musicianary. Shida.